Hello there in YouTube land.
Welcome back.
It's time for another one of our older goth movie reviews.
Oh, one of our near and dear ones.
Yes, this was, at least I can say for me, one of my absolute favorite films growing up. And, of course, since it's a vampire film, it's all like warm, fuzzy little bats.
It is. I mean, this is the feel-good movie for us.
So, it is The Lost Boys.
Everybody knows who the Lost Boys are, I hope.
If not, then, the basic premise of the movie was kind of taking a new take on the Peter Pan story, but making it with vampires. So, you have the 1980s kind of like rock, heavy metal, rock star vibe thing going on.
Punk, kind of,
combined with, really cool gore and a fun story and Death by Stereo.
Death by Stereo! One of the famous ones.
Yeah.
And then just, I don't know, it's just an all-around feel-good, fun movie.
It is. So, it has these two brothers that move into a small town of Santa Carla, California that's supposed to be the murder capital of the world. Mm-hmm. Nobody knows why. There's lots of missing posters everywhere, and of course it's because there's vampires in town.
And they move in with their kooky kind of taxidermist
grandfather.
The taxidermy is amazingly hilarious.
It is. And, he's running around like, he's kind of a combination between like a military assassin and a hippie.
However you can swing that, yes, that was ingenious.
Yeah. I could have hung out with that man very easily.
So of course, the boys move in with, with him, their mom's there. She tries to go out and get a job and then ends up finding a position
at a video store, which back then video stores were very common. And, so the two teenage boys are left alone with Grandpa. And the elder boy is too old to hang out with his younger brother, pretty much. I mean, he's 18 years old. He's about ready to, start on his own thing. And his, I think Corey Haim's character was, 15, maybe 14, 15, something like that. So, of course, he's not going to want to hang out with his younger brother very often. And he ends up befriending the gang of vampires in town.
And then little brother befriends the vampire hunters in town.
Which are two other kids who are bloody insane.
Yes, they are.
It was also the first film that featured Corey Feldman and Corey Haim. This was the movie that was their iconic role and started, their thing on film of being, the duo. And they had great chemistry with each other. The entire movie, every single actor is amazing. I mean, there's not one actor in this film that does a poor job.
Even the dog does a great job. You want the truth?
Nanook!
Hey, Nanook was a badass in there.
He was! We don't want to spoil, all the kill scenes and stuff if you haven't seen it, but we're pretty much assuming that most people probably have, since this is a classic. I mean, in case you haven't figured that out, it's, we're definitely fans.
Yes, we are. So definitely, watch it. If you haven't seen it, watch it. What is your favorite 1980s vampire movie?
I mean, goodness knows the 1980s were an amazing decade for vampire films. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of horror comedy. There's a lot of straight, horror. There's even, some really rare vampire drama, if you can believe it.
Yeah.
The 80s was a unique decade.
It was unique. It was... People push their limits. So what you would see probably in CGI today, they really had to work for.
I mean, it was all with latex and pipes filled with blood, and, everything was physical effects. They didn't have the computer technology in order to pull this stuff off. If you see a character flying, it's done by way of cords and lighting that's done a certain way so that you
Yep.
can't see the lines on the screen, and, fans and stuff to give the impression of flight. I mean, when you really break it down, the fact that these filmmakers were that innovative to pull all that off is just amazing.
Yes. So,
So,
definitely check it out. Tell us what your favorite 80s movie happened to be. Especially if it's a vampire movie we haven't seen.
yeah, because we're dying for more vampire movies, please.
Yes, please.
So, until next time.
Bye.